What's going on, guys? How we doing out there? Can you notice a difference? No? I may have made a minor change there. What's going on, guys? What are we up to? Yep, microphone's working. We're off to a good start. Welcome, everyone. Happy Wednesday to everyone, wherever you are. I am finally starting on the fourth and final cutscene. Yay. Can I move that in closer? No, look at that. All right. Gotta get used to the new setup. So where we left off is finished the third scene, right? The cutscene. Added the subtitles, and I'm finally setting up the fourth one. Didn't make too much headway since I saw you guys last on Monday. That's just because I was bogged down by other stuff. Let's just say that. Which I'll talk about some point, I promise, in the future. So let me see where I got... Where is everybody? Let's see. Show polygons. It's on. So what did I turn off here? Yeah, got that one. Why am I not seeing? Oh, because that's this guy. All right. So let me come back to what I'm doing here. Maybe controls. There he goes. All right. Just had to get situated. So I've got everything set up, at least to begin with, right? And got my new audio. So now we're on the escape shuttle, and the idea is that you can see the ship sitting there on the screen. And of course the hand is going through the face because, well, said it once, said it a million times, Maya sucks. Yeah. So, oh well. Will not be an issue once we bump it over to Unity, but in Maya, it's just going to be there. So they're on the escape shuttle, and one of the things I'm toying with, and I don't know if I'm going to do this or not. Let me close the outliner. Is having a couple of the red shirts in the extreme foreground. And you can see the chair here. Her foot's kind of cutting into it, but you can still get the sense of the chair here. Like that, right? Because the characters are designed to be more profile, facing forward, it would not really lend itself well to these side seats, right? You can see how, you know, if you try and take this figure and put it in the side seat, it would look really weird. So I could do it this way, but I would have to modify the textures so you can see like the back, right? Because right now he looks like he's staring at the camera like an idiot. So if I want to do this, excuse me, if I decide to do this, I'll have to go back and revise these textures and make a version that has like the back of the head. And just as an experimentation, I was trying to dial down the brightness to kind of match the chairs. You can see how they're kind of in shadow. But it'd be awesome to have like two of the red shirts in the extreme foreground off to the sides. Just because it shows that these guys didn't go by themselves. But it'd be kind of cool that when they think that everything is okay, they can kind of like do a subtle little fist bump, you know, like right here in the lower part of the screen. But time will tell. So unfortunately right now I'm going to actually hide him away. And put that on the I would love to do that, we'll see if I can list. So I don't know yet. We'll have to see. Double check this real quick. Yep, cool. Alright. So just to give you an idea of what we got going on here. It should be good enough. Let's take a listen here.
Sir, the self-destruct was deactivated.
Well done, number one.
It wasn't me, sir.
Ah, okay. So it must have been the Tribble then. Well, in that case, we better set a course back to the ship before it figures out how to engage warp.
And then you see the ship warp away.
Well played, sir. Well played.
And I'm thinking back on it, I might actually want to sneak in that groan there.
Well played, sir.
I borrowed that groan from previous because it's such a great groan. You know, he might even have given me a couple iterations to look from, so I might actually have something else to pull from. I'll have to think about that. But yeah, I won't get there today anyways, at least not for this. OP Scripter, what up, buddy? How's it going, man? What's new and exciting? Welcome. So finally progressing on to the fourth one,
deactivated.
the fourth scene, and just starting to get all set up. What's new with you, man? What's going on? Guess I should actually try and do some stuff here. I think I'll start with her since she kind of has the first line. Let me turn off the joints. I don't need to see the joints right now. So I'll hide those away. I'm in perspective. Let's go to front view. That's better. Alright. And I'll shrink down my range here. So the idea is that she's looking at the tablet, and then she has this discovery going like, oh my god, right? That the ship self-destruct deactivated somehow magically. And of course we know it's the Tribble because we as the Tribble just did that. But so we're gonna have a little 15 frame fade in right there.
Sir,
And then she'll have to have like this whoa kind of shock moment. So I'm gonna play around and figure out how much I can play in terms of like the pelvis here, just to get a little bit like this kind of play. So there's, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna play with the legs too. I could, but for initially I'll probably just leave them alone. So I'm just gonna arbitrarily start it here at frame 20, and I can slide it around as I need. So I'm just gonna start keying some of the key areas here, like on the body, the hands. Right, like that. And then shrink this down even more, like that. Alright, there we go. Alright. So start with something like here, and then let the upper torso counter rotate. Yeah. Okay, I just did that move, and now I'm thinking it through. Killer Tofu, what up, buddy? Welcome, welcome. Did you finish yet? You done? Did you replace all your cutouts with beautifully animated 3D characters? You ready to ship to the Oculus store? Hey, how's it going? Doing well. Doing well. Just starting to plug away here. Yeah. I do get that sometimes where someone is like, you know, you done with that? You've been working on it a while, man. Aren't you finished yet? I mean, come on, how long does that kind of stuff take, you know? We used to get that in the visual effects business too, right? And we would joke, you know, it's just like all you have to do is like hit the dinosaur button, right? Just hit the dinosaur button a bunch of times, you're good. And it's fun when you work, especially when you work like away from everything else, you sometimes have a hard time judging. So the freelance job that I'm working on, which I'll tell you later on, which is really freaking cool shot, by the way. It's a really fun shot. But so I'd been working on it for about a week, and I did a rough blocked out version of it. And you know, in my free time, so it's not only but a handful of hours, and I was kind of concerned that I wasn't getting enough done fast enough, and I submitted it, and my supervisor came back, and it's kind of like, geez, man, already? That was really fast. It's like, was it? Cool, okay, good. That's better than getting in trouble. But yeah, it's a pretty cool shot I'm getting to work on. All right. So my thought here is that she's gonna like lean into the tablet. Like, am I reading this correct? So. You did start to hand animate a cowboy reaching for his gun. Oh, cool. What are you? I can't remember if you told me before. What is your weapon of choice? Maya, blender? And did you film yourself for reference? I have a lot of my animator buddies that will blender. Okay. Yeah, I have a lot of my animator buddies that will shoot tons of reference of themselves to get it just right. And I always get that question too. It's like, you know, you shoot a lot of reference, and I go, no, and mainly just because, it's not because I'm, like, arrogant, I don't think I need it, it's just I'm too lazy. Yeah. Did I just admit that? I did. Okay. I'm going to go back and delete that section of the show. You have a mirror nearby? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know if I still have it. I had like a little, like one of those little makeup mirrors kind of thing when I was doing facial stuff, but even that kind of faded away over time. I just sort of wing it. You know, I'll literally sometimes if I mouth it out, I'll sometimes like, okay, you know, if I get stuck. All right, so that's good. And...
Sir.
All right, so I think I'm doing that too soon, which I'll slide that here eventually. But let's get this settled first. So a mirror. So are you doing like a full length mirror? So you're able to see yourself doing reach for the sky. Reach for the sky. All right, I should animate this hand to go along with it. Yeah. Seeing your body is a must. Sorry. I'm the last person that should make fun of typos. And usually it's not for me, it's not a typo, it's just the fact that I can't spell at all. I'm a terrible speller. Alright, so that's good. Oh, you're on your phone today. Okay. Wait, you're doing the stream on the phone? Or you're just doing the chat on the phone? That's too much. I'm just going to put that back where it was. Let's see. Let's see if I can cheat this down. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if I've ever actually used... I used it once when I tried streaming live from San Diego Comic-Con. And it went, like, kind of poorly. It was an older phone trying to do that. It was my old Nexus 6. And I thought about it after the fact. I was using the front-facing camera, which I had a protective cover over. So it was like gauzed. I mean, the whole thing looked soft, basically like the way they shot the female close-ups on the old original Star Trek show. So I looked very, very softened. But yeah, I looked at it after the fact, and it's kind of like, that was stupid. That's the only time I've actually used the app. That's even too much there. Nope, wrong direction. Let's go up. Excuse me. All right, so... Oops. You know what? I think what I'm missing here is an anticipation, because she just goes straight down into it. And the head's kind of ping-ponging, which isn't helping either. So let's... let's try bringing the head like that. Rotate this. Make it come out a little bit, like so. That should be good. Alright. So, yeah, and I've said this before, but anyone that's kind of checking it out for the first time and you're scratching your head going, wait, are you using Maya to animate 2D? Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm an idiot. Because I have my LT, and because when I started this project 2 years ago, spine was not at a point where I was too happy with it, so I decided to go this route, and I regret it. Here, perfect example of the hand going through the face, just because I can't get ZDef to work well on Maya. But yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? At this point, I'm way too far to change horses. So, and I mean, you know, this is the last scene that I have to animate for the game. So, yep. Oh well. Alright, so let's grab this, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shift her down. Start this a little later, because she's going to say here.
Sir.
So what I'm thinking is she sees it, registers, and then she looks up right when she goes into this saying the sir. So we're going to slide this much further down.
Sir.
Might be kind of cool, actually, rather than have her go up with the timing of the sir, maybe kind of interesting just to kind of have her look up first, right? Just to check him out for a second, and then actually say the line. Let's see. In that case, I may back this down a little bit. I'm going to do that. I'm going to move this back over a little bit. And let's see, I don't have to worry about him. What I'm thinking is I need to anticipate here. All right. Let's see, what was that? Here? Okay. So, see if I can get this working nicely. Nope. Don't want to go up. I want to go down. Ooh, too much. And just have one little bit of motion for this guy as well. Yeah. So I think what I'll do is I start out. So there's like, yeah. Ooh, no. Bad. So I'm doing anticipate there, which is conflicting with this other one. See if that fixes that. Alright, I think right now it's just kind of there. So I think I need to make this gesture a lot bigger. So let's start with the hand further out. Go ahead and put the arm. Forgot about the fact that I had the keys over there too. Delete those for the time being. Like so. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So we start there. Kill that keyframe. There we go. So I just want a big, broad gesture here. Maybe bringing it like really close, like she can't believe what she's seeing on the screen. Ooh, nice motion, but way too slow. All right, so let's compress this. Might have to do this a couple times. Move's okay, it's just the speed is terrible right now. Oof. Yes. All right. So have one come up like that, and then come way down. This is what I'm talking about, making it a bigger gesture. Nope. Still sucks. Let's see. Let me think. Do I want to have... So right now she's bringing it in like right away, but I could do the anticipation could be pushing it away from herself. In order to do that, I'm going to start with it closer in. Like here. And then have a settle. Let's try that. That's good. Okay. See if this sucks less. No, it still sucks. Maybe pushing that too far. See if that's better.
Sir, the self...
Okay. Okay, the motion's better, but we still got an issue with the speed of the timing. That's still looking way too lethargic for something that should be a big shock motion for. So, once again, let's tighten up these frames. All right. Yeah. Let's try that. Cool. All right. So the arm gesture is better, right? That's more of a wait, what kind of performance there. Now we got to fix the rest of the body since the rest of it is pretty crap right now. That's okay. Let's see if we can make it uncrap. So we'll start with there's our anticipation, but we're way off. We're at 17. Yeah, okay. There we go. Kind of over the top slapstick. Kind of really broad, kind of extreme performance there. Let's see. Do I hate it less? Oops. Got a frame drifting there. Yeah, I think that's worse. Yeah. Maybe if I give it a settle. Maybe that'll bug me less. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Ew, I got my frames off here, it looks like. There we go. Just trying to get a nice settle there. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. I can live with that. Okay, a little too high here. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. I think once we get the eye blinks and all that kind of stuff in there, it'll play much better. I think what we can also do is play with the upper torso here to get a little squash and stretch just to get some life here. Three.
Oh, you're kidding me. What? Oh, that was
Oops.
cheap.
How did I not get a key on him? Key. Okay, there we go. Alright, so for... Ew, kind of bopping in there. Have a pop or something. Let's take a look. Yep, right here. Smooth that out a little bit. Alright, and I'm going to make sure, yeah. I'm going to hit save. Haven't saved in a while. Way down in here. Nope, I don't like that. That might be better. Alright, it's because I bent the body too far so the head doesn't feel like it's making correct contact. Okay. almost there. Yeah, okay.
Sir, the self
All right. So, I think body-wise performance, I'm okay there. It's still looking a little funky just because there's no facial performance yet. And I think once I get that with the eye blinks and the mouth going, all right, I think it'll read much better. So let me also add some life to the other hand, because right now it just kind of floats in space. Let's see, do I have offset? No, that's, yeah, we're good. Okay, what am I do? Okay, I don't know if this will work, but I'm going to go with the contrast. Have her raise the hand up. Like, what? Kind of coming off of it like that. See how that looks. Yeah, I think that's okay. Right now there's nothing on the fingers, so it's looking a little funky, but I think if I put some life on the fingers, that might help it. You know, actually I think it's still going to come up higher on the arm gesture. See if we can cheat it, do it this way. Oh, it's just the one key? Ooh, now it looks stuck.
Sir, the self-destruct.
Not really working. It was a cool idea, but I don't think that really works all that well. Alright. Yep, not all of them are going to turn out to be golden. So instead, let's just have it just sort of follow along. I'll go that direction instead. Maybe have it raise up at the end. Nah, I might just get a little... No. No, it just looks crowded. Not a very good silhouette there.
Sir.
Yeah. Okay. Control S, save that puppy. Let's see. Yeah, I think once I get the ears flopping around, some facial performance. I guess final question, should I mess with the legs? Not a bad idea, I guess. I wasn't sure if I want to go down this road. If I just leave them frozen or actually let them kind of play along, but I think I may want to let them have some action as well. wrong direction. Oops, missing a keyframe here. Oh, maybe I'm not. Okay. And then a little activity on the belt as well. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to move the belt around. So yeah, she's been very subdued, right, in all the previous scenes. Nothing really kind of catches her attention, but this one's a biggie. The fact that the ship seemingly magically disabled its self-destruct. So this is her basically at the apex of excited. That's a little high there. All right. Alright, just trying to see how far down I've gone here versus the initial pose. Alright, trying to get them back to their more stationary initial pose, but I might be doing it too fast. Maybe. Let's see. I may have to back off this. Get one more in here. Alright. Probably gonna look like crap.
Sir.
Yeah. Not as bad as I thought it'd be, but still mostly crap.
Sir, this.
Eh. Not terrible. Let me add some more motion to this leg. Do that, I think we'll actually have something. So for the anticipation, go way down. way up for contrast. Alright. See if this works or if I'm all over the map on this one. May have to dial this down. Borrow the first frame so we come back. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright, so now that we've pushed it, I think we need to add a little more to the pelvis down here because it's feeling pretty locked off. Okay. And I want to try and get at that little pelvis piece, which I poorly rigged, as I've said for the millionth time. So let's turn off our geo so I can actually select the control for that. Yeah. So kind of tuck it right there. And let's match some keyframes. I think there's one other one there. That should be good enough. Yep, okay. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Sir, the self-destruct.
I mean, that's the most excited we've ever seen her, right? Her biggest reaction. Alright, so let's put some motion on the... Hello. On the belt. Get a little rotation on that, I think. Nope. Let's go this way. Yeah. Nope.
Sir, the...
Okay, so the belly's hanging out over the belt, which will not happen, of course, once we go to Unity, but right now it's distracting as hell. But what I'm more concerned is... Okay, I think I can actually scale... Oh, I thought I could scale it. I swear I used to be... What the hell? I thought I could scale this before. How did I not have that control set up? Did I only have it set up on the captain, maybe? If so, that sucks. No, I swear I thought I had scale controls set up on that.
Sir.
Ah. Okay. I'm too lazy to add it now, so I'll just cheat it by doing that. Okay. Yeah, there you go. That's all I wanted, was just to have a little life into it. Just separated from the legs and the body, so it didn't look like it's just glued in there. Cool. Control S that one. Alright.
Sir. Sir.
Oh, where's my settle here? Where's that? It happens at 40.
Sir, the self...
Okay. Thinking this through in terms of performance.
Sir. Sir. Sir, the self...
I think I'm going to go back on what I was thinking about before, where I was saying that I would have her do this motion and then kind of like raise up to look at the captain and then speak. You know what? I think I'm going to go back and just actually have her come up and...
Sir,
because she says it with such enthusiasm. So the idea of her looking up for beat and then speaking, I just don't think that'll work.
Sir.
So I think the simplest way to make this work is... because she sees the information and she's obviously... I've given her a lot more life than she's displayed before. So I think her just sitting on that and not speaking or being casually looking up is just not consistent. So let's do this. Take my frames here, stretch it down a little bit. And it's just as well because, I mean, you have to think, I'm going to have at least a 15 frame, a half second fade in, right? So for the first section from here to here, if you can see that, is going to be black fading in. So I don't want her to react too early anyways. But you know what? I'm going to push a bit further. To here. I just arbitrarily slapped it there. So yes, it's like she sees it, takes
Sir.
a moment for it to register.
Sir.
And then now we're going to have anticipation and then her telling the captain the good news. The shockingly good news. The shockingly short-lived good news. All right. Oops, too much. Let me go this direction. Alright, so she's starting to tilt the head up to look at the captain in the anticipation. So hand would come up here. Nope, I'm going to go the other direction. Too far. There we go. Alright, just tweaking the hand, the right hand, make it look like it's actually making contact with the tablet there. Oh, actually it's not there. That's good. Let's have the chest kind of come down a little bit like this. There you go. So she's definitely winding up, getting ready to shout the good news. Or shout, she says. She's not the shouting type, I guess. Yeah.
Sir.
Alright, so I'm going to shift frames a little bit here. Buy myself a little moment where I can let this anticipation settle for a second. Well, 2 frames to be exact. Like that. And the head's going to rise up a little bit more. Alright. And I'm going to grab both these guys.
Sir. Sir.
Alright, I'm going to just do this. I may shift it down. This may be a little tardy, or a little premature. But I can always slide the keyframes down, but I want to do it boom, like this. All right. So she's boom, big move here. Yeah. I'm going to push this as far as I can. I've never been able to drag this shoulder around and not make it look stupid. As soon as it slides off, it just looks really displaced and floaty. Alright. Give the neck a little attention here. Okay. Really, I think she should lean in for this.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir. Sir. Sir.
And then I'll worry about the fingers later. That's a pain to deal with. So I'll come back on the second pass.
Sir, the self-destruct.
Yeah.
Sir.
All right, making a little headway here. Oops. More rotation, less translation here. Like that. Yeah, I think that's okay.
Sir,
Yeah.
Sir, the self.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
Sir.
That I guess that's about as indulgent as I get on my own animation. Yeah, it doesn't totally suck. I guess for me that's high praise.
Sir, the self.
All right, a little more life on this hand.
Sir, the self-destruct. Sir. Sir.
All right, I'll do one more pose here. Save that. At this point, we're going to start settling in.
Sir.
I concur. I should have concurred. I should have concurred. Thanks for that, man. I appreciate that. I feel better about it now. I definitely feel better. Yeah.
Sir, the self.
Ooh, too much. Right idea, but too much of it. And then the next one will start to rise back up, come more to a settle point. Yeah. I'll leave that be. You have to head back up to the office. Have a good one. Thanks, Killer Tofu. Appreciate you coming by. Go do that IT thing that you do so well. Yeah, I'm going to be heading out here in just a minute myself. But yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for coming by and saying hello. And yeah, come back around on Friday. Let me know if you're making more headway. Hopefully by then you'll have a chance to fire up a Silverado. Or maybe the weekend. I'll allow it. That's the best kind of homework. Do it when you want to. Alright. Trying to get this be just a subtle motion here. Lively, but still kind of...
Sir, the self...
Ooh, no, that's too much. Cool to see these cutscenes coming together. Thanks, man. It's slow, but it's the world of animation, right? It's...
Sir.
You get to see how the sausage is made, so to speak.
Sir.
Or the space cats. Sure, man. You got it.
Sir.
You know, I went up here, but I think I'm going to go down. Yep, that's going to be better. And then this is going to counter-rotate a bit more. And the head's going to come down to stay locked on him. Strax, how's it going? Yeah, I'm a glutton for punishment. What can I say? Yeah, I was just mentioning that a little while ago that, you know, I started this project at this point 2 years ago. So at the time, Spine was just not where I wanted to be, especially in like the graph editor. But yeah, I'm kind of regretting that choice now. Yeah, there's all kinds of issues with Z-depth, but if you're wowing that, you probably know the headaches that Maya can bring.
Sir, the self...
Right, and obviously I haven't done anything with fingers yet there, but yeah, Strax, welcome, man.
Sir, this...
You're just at the tail end. I normally stream
Sir,
for an hour, and I'm a little over the hour mark at this point, but can you show scene in 3? Oh yeah, you want to see what it's kind of laid out as? Okay. Here you go. I'll go full screen. There. This is all going to Unity, and of course with Unity I can set the layer values, right? So that's not an issue, but this was my initial pathetic attempt when I first started setting this stuff up to try and make the Z-depth behave in Maya, and it still doesn't work. It still doesn't really help anything. So even in, I didn't bother to actually compress it back. So if you look in the Unity side, you see that these guys are still spread out. Yeah, well, I can show you. Let's see. Let's go to scenes. For example, go to third cutscene. Let me turn off that. Oops, wrong one. Bridge scene. Black image. There you go. So, yeah, I mean, it looks okay here. I mean, this is... Here, I'll show you an end result here. How about that? I'll come straight to this one. Let me... Oops, let me pause this so it syncs up correctly. Since I'm jumping into this shot. Very cool. Yeah, thanks, man. It works. But here you go.
Ah, look who's here. You are a resilient little piece of fur. But playtime is over.
Sir, you should really be careful. That.
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Well, shut it down!
Love to comply, sir. But you just toasted the controls for it.
All hands to escape shuttles.
Well, you really KM'd that one, sir.
So that's the third cutscene, and then what you saw me working on is the fourth. But yeah, in case you want to see, here you go. So let me go shift space. There you go. So you can see how it's all stretched out. And once again, in Unity, this means nothing because all that matters, Z-depth is irrelevant. It's all about the, let me go here. Where is it? Yeah, the sorting order, right? The layer sorting order. So it all turns out okay, right? Even though it's all, I mean, you see, it's just, you see how dismembered they look. I mean, that was, once again, that's just me trying to make Maya behave on the Z-depth issues, and it never really worked. Maya is absolutely garbage when it comes to Z-depth on objects that have transparencies. It's just crap. But I guess their argument is like, well, then don't do. Why would you do that anyways? You know, Doc, it hurts when I do this. Well, then don't do that, right? I guess that's the proverbial there. But if we flatten it out, boom, and it's on an orthographic camera, so who cares, right? It's all fine. The fact that they're in extreme distances, it's fine. So in this position, yeah, it looks like garbage. You know, it's kind of a challenge to look through what I see here and know that it's not gonna be all messed up once I go on the Unity side. But
Sir, the self-destruct.
there you go. So anyways, I think I should go ahead and call it a day there. Strax, man, thanks for coming by and pointing out, wait, you using Maya for 2D animation? That's like a baby's toy. Obscure Back to the Future 2 reference, but I digress. But yeah, thanks for coming by. Thanks for saying hello briefly as I wrap up. Great workflow. Thanks. Well, it works. It works, you know. I mean, I've been using Maya for, 14 years. Since the early days of Maya, so it's because I know it so well. But yeah, I would either, if I do 2D again, I would definitely use Spine. If I was just starting out, I would definitely use Blender for this day and age, but I'm too old and too cantankerous to try and relearn a whole new software. So Maya, at least for now. But yeah, this is my first and probably last 2D game for a while. This is my 7th game and my first 2D game and my last 2D game for a while. Back to the 3D world on the next one. But anyways, I guess I'll call it a day there. I think I have a Penny waiting outside my door. For those that don't know, Penny, right over there, is my dog that I love to play catch with, and she knows when it's 3 o'clock. She actually comes and bugs me by my door, waits for her chance to remind me that it's time to go in the backyard and play catch with a Frisbee for real. And she always gets a little cameo, so it's about that time. What do I have? I got a few people here. Let's see. Anyone? I got Paper Fan again. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. We'll go ahead and raid Paper Fan again. See if they appreciate that. But that'll do it for me. I will be back on Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. GMT. You can do the tricky math there to figure out, but that is fine. I'm using Nuke X for my photo editing. Wow! Talk about using a sledgehammer to take out a butterfly. Nuke X. That's too cool. Yeah. I actually had the pleasure of using Nuke when it was still an in-house piece of software. It's obscure, stupid trivia. It actually originated at Digital Domain as an in-house compositing tool. Just because I know it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I used it briefly on a commercial that was actually directed by David Fincher a million years ago. And I knew just enough to be dangerous. I mean, A over B kind of stuff. Really, really barely knew any of it. But and that's pretty much the last time I've touched Nuke. You know, I think it was called Nuke when it was in-house. But that we're talking, what, over 15, 16 years ago? Oh, God, never mind. So that'll do it. But yeah, as they say, whatever tool works, right? You know, if it gets the job done, it gets the job done. That's it. All right. So, yeah, I hope you guys can come back Friday. Strax, thanks for coming by and saying hello. Good luck with the photo editing in Nuke X. That's awesome. I think that is very funny. But yeah, and I'll be back on Friday. In the meantime, it's time for Penny's cameo, and then I will send you guys elsewhere. So hang tight one sec. Oh, she missed her cue. She took off elsewhere. Penny? Penny? There must be food in the kitchen. I've completely lost her. Okay. Well, here we go. I have a fallback. Just in case this ever happens. I go, okay, here you go. Penny. There you go. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There you go. Okay. We'll go in the backyard and play. Yeah, okay. Not quite the same. All right. Improvise. Okay. Take care, everyone, and I will see you guys on Friday. I hope you can make it back. Let's head over to Paper Games. Start over there. All right. Yeah, and I'll make some more headway on this 4th cutscene. Until then, you guys have yourselves a good one. And adios.